Welcome to My Daily Thread. It's a great little place to get a snippet of wisdom from the yoga and the meditation masters to start or to end your day. I'm Jeff Lichty. All right, friends, welcome back. Looking for some wisdom here. Trying to finish off the Samadhi Pada of the Yoga Sūtras of Patañjali. We finished verse 50, which is Tajjaḥ saṃskāro'nya-saṃskāra-pratibandhī. This idea that there's this concept in Sanskrit called saṃskāras, and those are those impressions. They're the things that are drivers of our unconscious behaviors. They're deeply rooted. Probably in the neurophysiology world, there are those kinds of neural pathways that have been carved really, really deep and are probably difficult to change. And the idea here is that samadhi, this deep level of absorbed concentration, of which we went over a bunch of them, puts a blocker in front of the saṃskāras. It basically moves the saṃskāras out of the way where they're no longer able to exert their influence in our world. My time when I was in the paramedic world and I learned some pharmacology, and I like this comparison. In the heart, beta cells speed up the heart rhythm. And in pharmacology, there's beta blockers. So when a patient takes beta blockers, the heart isn't allowed to speed up because it impedes the progress of the beta cells or the impulse, whatever it is. I don't know. That's old news to me. Similarly, samadhi, it's like the blocker of samskara. So that's kind of the idea. I want to take one step back to something Satchidananda said. It's from the previous verse, and it's a nice reminder how difficult these concepts are to understand. In the Hindu philosophical system, in the Hindu mythology, there's all kinds of different sorts of gods, and they all do different things. And Satchidananda tells the story of Dakṣiṇāmūrti, and this is a god or some kind of enlightened deity or something. There was these four learned people who had read all of the Vedas, they'd read all of the Upanishads, they'd done all of the studies, they'd gone the full way, the PhD, the postdoc, all the things. They've learned, but they still didn't realize the truth. I feel like that's so much of life sometimes for me. And so they came to Dakṣiṇāmūrti and they requested him to explain the highest, the Brahman, the unmanifest reality, the ultimate reality. So the four of them just sit down, and Dakṣiṇāmūrti, he sat in silence, did nothing. And after a while, these four learned scholars got up, they bowed down, and they said, "Swamiji, we have understood." Isn't that it? Because some things just transcend explanation. They can only be experienced. And in this case, they could only be experienced in the silence. Of course, it didn't hurt being around an enlightened master. This whole concept of these deep levels of meditation are like that. They're not really things we can talk about, and yet I've been yakking about them for the last couple of weeks, and I apologize for that. And truthfully, any master I've sat with that I thought had these deep experiences would never talk about them. And this idea within the sutras that we can get to a state through practice and non-attachment to deep meditative absorption or samadhi in order to truly understand something, whatever we're concentrating on at the deepest level, that's a really good promise for me. But it starts with us practicing and being non-attached and moving into concentrative disciplines. But that journey of 1,000 miles always starts with the first step. What are you going to practice? What are you going to concentrate on? And can you be non-attached? All right, this is a short one today. Tomorrow we'll continue on. I thought we'd get to 51, but we didn't. We'll move along tomorrow, friends. Om. Peace out. Okay, friends, by now I hope you're starting to see that practice is essential. How we start the practice, if you don't know, that's fine. Come to San Pancho, February 2nd to 6th. Visit Zig and I. We'll get you launched on a practice. It'll feel good in your body, your mind, and in your soul. More on the website, events page. Peace out.